Tina.
Cord. It's been so long.
It's been a long time.
Too long.
So I guess we're here for the same reason, huh? We were both worried about Sarah.
Yeah, I was worried about her.
Honey, what are you doing? You can't just drop out of sight like that. Why didn't you return any of my calls?
Dad, she was with me.
With you? I didn't realize the two of you were even talking, let alone traveling together. But I think that's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, but honey, when you just go away like that and you don't tell anybody, your granddaddy was worried, I was going out of my mind.
Dad, I'm sorry.
It's not her fault.
Okay. What's going on here?
Nothing. Everything's fine now.
Now. All right. I would like to hear the entire story.
How much time do you have?
For my daughter, I got forever.
Okay,
Wait a second. I think I'm going to want to sit down for this.
The only good thing about this is Dorian hasn't had the time to run Ace's company right into the ground.
You told Cord that you had a way of dealing with Dorian. Is that true?
Yep.
Okay, probably something I shouldn't know anything about.
It's not like I just don't want to jinx it.
Okay, well, if we're not going to talk about business, let's get rid of the spreadsheets. And let's talk about soft music and some candlelight.
I know it's late, but you're still a night owl, aren't you, Clint? And I hope I am not interrupting anything. I forgot to bring this earlier, but I wanted to make sure that you have them first thing in the morning for breakfast.
Oh, God. Filbert's biscuits. Thank you.
I remembered how much you love them, and you can't get them here in the States.
No.
We used to have them every morning for breakfast.
Wow, you schlepped them all the way across the ocean. That's
I'm gonna put these in the kitchen in a place where Nigel can't find them. Excuse me.
Sure.
Be right back.
So, Dallas, so how long are you staying in Landview?
Well, indefinitely.
What about your job?
Well, I quit.
Oh,
Yes. You know, some of my investments have paid off, and I just don't feel obligated to jump into anything right away, and I wanted to see if there's anything I could do for Clint, you know, during this terrible time.
Yeah, it's funny, because when Asa died, it was a terrible time, too, but you didn't come then, so.
Is this a conversation, Nora, or a cross-examination?
Oh, I'm a lawyer, so it's sort of occupational hazard.
I understand. Excuse me.
I do have one question, though, and I would really appreciate an honest answer. Did you come here to rekindle your romance with Clint?
So you have ignored our daughter for the better part of a decade, and you can escape through town and not even see her. And, in fact, you never would have seen her if you hadn't almost gotten her killed in the process.
Dad!
And all of this happens, Tina, because you got this scheme to get your hands on the crown jewels of Mandora? Why are you still talking to her, girl?
Well, I didn't know that Carlo was in Mandora, and I certainly didn't know he was going to try to get revenge on me by using her.
Do you ever think through anything that you do first, Tina? Do you? You know what? That's a stupid question. Don't even answer it. All this time, I have been worried about my daughter running off with some sort of a dangerous man, when what I really got to worry about is her running off with her dangerous mother.
You know, if I could do it all over again, I would.
What, Tina, what would you do differently, huh? Would you hold on to those jewels this time and not let him go? Is that what you do differently?
Dad, listen. Look, Mom was a wreck when she thought she lost me. She begged to take my place. She was gonna die for me. And when she thought that she was actually gonna die, do you know what the last thing she said was?
Sarah, no, please.
Your mama would say whatever she had to say to save her own skin. Do you not get that yet?
She said, I love you, Cord. leave you guys alone for a few minutes. You've only got, what, 20 years to catch up on.
Sarah, you don't have to do that. Please. You could...
Look, I know you don't want to hear it, but it's true. When I thought I was going to die, my last words were, I love you, Cord.
Tina, I wasn't even there.
All I could think about was you. Our kids. Our life together. That's all I could think about because I never stopped loving you. God knows I tried. I spent a decade running from the truth, but the truth is I still love you, and I always will. I mean, no matter who I was with, no matter where I was, it was always you. I will always love you, Cord.
Me too.
Did you really say that?
Mm-hmm.
I love you, and you love me, so maybe we could start over.
You know, I never would have taken you for the insecure type. No.
Oh, no, I just like to know the bottom line.
Clint and I ended things when he moved back here. But we are still friends, that's all.
Oh, okay.